What is going on, Team HRG, agents, advisors, managers? Today is our first venture into video content. As Brian and I have continued to look at different ways that we can continue to grow the HRG powered by American Senior Benefits brand and help all of you grow your business for you and your families, we believe that video content is going to be critical for 2019. So all of you get to be part of the initial pilot program of getting us, A, more comfortable on camera, and B, figuring out exactly the messages we want to send. So today, basically, we thought would be a good opportunity to send out our September top performer report, do a quick recap of what we did as an organization and those people who absolutely stepped it up to a whole nother level. And in the best interest of time, rather than send out our monthly recaps, which I'm fairly confident not all of you get an opportunity to read because, well, it takes probably 10 to 15 minutes to read them with the amount of people we want to recognize. We feel that this could be a more condensed opportunity to get the message out to you. We understand that it took every single application that was written, every single phone call that was made, every single appointment that was ran, every single rebuttal, cross-sell, menu presentation, fact finder, referral, et cetera, to accomplish what you guys accomplished. Another record-breaking performance for us, the largest September we've ever had as an organization, backing up the largest month we've ever had in the history of our organization. So obviously, a lot of people that we want to recognize. I'd be remiss if I wouldn't say first, just thank you. We continue to be, meaning we, Ange and I, and our entire leadership staff, humbled by the commitment that you continue to make to this organization. The amount of hours you put in, the time, the energy, the sacrifices that you and your spouses and support systems make. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. What you are doing, as we continue to say, is not normal, but it is our normal. And our normal is something that we want to continue to spread across the country as we continue to grow, advance, and develop. So let's start things off by just doing a quick recap of September's performance. We were led as an organization by Max Hall. Max out in actually Denver, Colorado. So obviously he was the number one agent in our Denver region, but the number one in HRG overall. And he was actually the number one agent at American Senior Benefits for the month of September. We call the top 50 producer report with American Senior Benefits the possibility report. And the reason that we call it that is because just about the time you think, holy cow, that's a big month, somebody exceeds it and does even more than the month before. In order to make the top 50 in American Senior Benefits, it is the elite of the elite, the top of the top. It's the one percenters. We believe in this industry. And Max Hall absolutely hit it out of the park in the month of September. So congratulations, Max. Max actually submitted over $141,000 of premium in under 30 days, which is just remarkable. Significant amount of business across the board. In addition to that, helps Rob in the training process out there in Denver. So just thank you, Max. You are absolutely rocking and rolling, and we're so excited to have you on the team here at HRG. The number 8 agent in American Senior Benefits top 50 and number 1 in our Des Moines region was Calvin Johnson. Calvin submitted almost $77,000 of production. One of the things that I like to mention about Calvin is Calvin works in the field, typically doing joint field work. So oftentimes he doesn't get an opportunity to work on his own very often. So when he puts up a $77,000 month, it's probably closer to $100,000 plus when you consider all the business that he was a part of. Calvin's been with us, basically just 6 months and is absolutely crushing it on a month-to-month basis. Blessed and fortunate that he chose to choose us as a partner. And he's obviously in a field management role and continue to lead others as well. So Calvin, just an awesome job, my man. Thank you and keep rocking. Number 11 agent, not far from the apple tree from Calvin is his brother Keaton. Keaton just 4 or 5 months into the business in general, fresh out of college, and finished number 11 in the top 50 of American Senior Benefits nationally. Keaton actually did almost $70,000 of production in his 4th month, which is just absolutely mind-blowing when you consider what it takes to be in the top 11 at American Senior Benefits. He had about almost $16,000 of life production. His piece of the annuity opportunities he was a part of was almost $40,000. So all in all, just between those two particular product lines, he made in excess of almost $20,000 plus in commissionable dollars. I don't know how many opportunities out there that you can graduate from college with a bachelor's degree and 4 months later, make in basically 30 days. What about a lot of college graduates are going to make in 6, 8, 9, 10 months? So just a phenomenal job, Keaton. Keep rocking and rolling. My number 31 agent, also part of Team Cal and Team Bren, is Brendan Farrow, the other leader of that team. Brendan with $44,215 for the month, $20,000 of submitted life premium, $170,000 of annuity collections. So, exceeded, almost $20,000 plus in commissionable dollars. Bren and Cal obviously joined us together, and we don't mention it enough, but these guys are just stepping it up big time in the life of the annuity space, and really, I think, helping to build a ton of traction for us as an organization to show people what's possible in those particular product lines. Bren, just a great job. Number 32 in all of ASB. Number 5 in our organization was Nick Tribal. Nick, over 43, almost $44,000 of production. Nick, similar to Cal and Bren, consistently splitting business, taking 50% of the cases, out running and developing and transferring skills on a day-to-day basis. Our 4-time agent of the year, I can't remember the last time he missed the top 50. And Nick, you were just continuing to lead from the front, as we say. Very proud of you. Continue doing what you're doing. Look forward to what you're going to do in AEP. So just a great job. The number 40 agent, we call Steady Eddie, Scott Gaskell. Scott with over $38,000 of production for this month. 25 of that in a Medicare supplement side of things. Obviously, Scott has one of the largest Medicare supplemental blocks here in our organization, has a huge renewal base of customers. But Scott, I want to mention just for a quick second, actually, stepped out of his comfort zone a little bit over the past 60 days and started to share some of his customer base with some advanced life and annuity producers, and really wanted to get in front of his customers and talk about some of the other products and services that are available to them. So we all sat down together and put together a plan, and between him and Cal and Brendan, started to go out and visit with some of these customers, and the amount of legacy opportunities that have presented themselves have just been truly, truly amazing. And obviously saw a lot of customers that are winning based on, increasing their estate, maybe earning a better interest rate on their money. And all in all, Scott making more revenue for him and his family, which is, obviously a great thing. Number 42 is Scott Cope. Scott leading our Minnesota region. Scott did over almost $38,000 of production. His piece of the annuities that he wrote last month were over $300,000. So almost $15,000 of commissions. Scott obviously, primarily is working, in southern Minnesota and down here in Iowa some as well. Very knowledgeable on the annuity side of our business. Really excited to see what he's going to do here this AEP. Scott, just a fantastic job. Number 48 with American Senior Benefits, and our top 10 was Ben Herrera. Ben was brought into the business with Cal and Bren. He's only been here, about 3 or 4 months, and already exceeded $36,000 a month, over $200,000 in his name on the annuity side of our business, and $6,000 in life premium. So you do the math on that, over $13,000 of commissions. One of the hardest workers here in our organization. It seems like every time I go back, into the bullpen, he's pounding the phones, he's having conversations, trying to set up appointments, really good at fact finding, trying to identify money. And the future's, extremely bright for Ben Herrera. So great job, Ben. Great job to our top tier group of agents for the month of September, who all ended up in the top 50 nationally with American Senior Benefits. And like I said, that's a possibility report. We send that out on a week-to-week basis. We think it's important you take the time to look at it because it is truly life-changing if you can make that report. Our top 10 for the month. We're going to start off by recognizing those based on application count. The top 10 agents based on app count in our office were Caitlin Fox, led our organization with 26.5 applications. Just an awesome job, Caitlin, just continuing to be in the 25 to 30 app range every single month. Just a super job. Josh Lafferty was number 2 with 24 and 24.27 apps. So Josh, just keep rocking. Great job. Nick Tribal with 22.6 applications for the month. Keaton McKinney with 22.41. JJ Novotny with 21 applications. Great job, JJ. Aaron Kerr with 19 applications. Tate Hines, relatively new to our organization, less than a year, 19 applications. Jesse Jansen out in our Denver region with 18 applications and helping out on the training side too. Just a great job, Jesse. Annie Reardon with 17.5 applications. A great job, Annie. And Anthony Peck rounds out our top 10 with 17 applications as well. Just a great job, Anthony. Obviously, he's stepping into a leadership role and training and developing agents as well. So just a super job across the board. As far as top premium agents, we've mentioned, most of these individuals who also eclipsed the top 50 for American Senior Benefits. So in addition to Max and Cal and Keaton and Brendan and Nick and Scott Cope and Ben Herrera, we also have Paul Schuster who ended up number 9 in our organization with $35,000 of premium, and Randy Rinderneck with over $30,000 of production. And one of the most exciting things that I saw last month, as we look at our organization as a whole, is we have 78 current partners of American Senior Benefits and Heartland Retirement Group in the different regions that we have representation, and all 78 of the agents who are contracted with HRG had at least one piece of business for the month. I talk a lot about looking at that production report, and the first thing that I look at is active agents in relation to producing agents or writing agents. And I think it's really, really important for us as an organization to make sure that all of our teammates are having an opportunity to go out and write business on a day-to-day basis. And I say that message not just particularly to those individuals in leadership positions to help your agents make sure they're making money, but I also say that for any of you that are part of our organization, and if you see somebody that's struggling, to help pick them up and help them make some phone calls and help guide them and train them. And if you hear something that they should be changing on the phone or tweaking on the phone, don't be afraid to pull them aside and say, hey, why don't you try this, or hey, try this on for size, or possibly even say, let's go ride together, in the field for a day. We have so many talented salespeople in our organization. And I think one of the benefits that we have is a lot of those individuals like to share. So let's make sure that every single person who's part of our organization is having an opportunity to go home at the end of the week and share good stories with their spouses and with their support systems, that they're having an opportunity to taste how wonderful this business is, because we do believe this is the greatest industry in the world to be in. We love it, and we're really, really excited when we can look at a report and see that all 78 people that made a commitment to this organization had an opportunity to help change people's lives at the end of the month. So all total, 704 submitted applications for the month, 1.352 million of premium. That makes it 8 out of 9 months that we've submitted over $1 million of production. The 1 month we didn't, we missed it, by just a couple applications. So almost 100% for the year. Obviously, our goal is to take it from a $1 million plus submitted organization to $1 million a month paid for, on a month-to-month basis, and then be the first, region that's partnered with American Senior Benefits to become a $20 million region. And that's what we want to continue to do. We want to continue to, provide a unique platform that allows you to grow your business, for you, for your family, and hopefully put you in a position to, accomplish some things that maybe, you've never dreamed of before, all in while helping your customers and putting your customers first. I could go product by product, but we're, 12 and a half minutes into the first video feed. I apologize for, being a little lengthy, but, those of you who know me, obviously I get to going, and sometimes it's hard to stop. So a lot of good stories, and I don't want to leave anybody out, because it truly took every single one of you to, accomplish the numbers that we did as an organization. And this is your organization. I mean, this is your company. You guys have built the company. You continue to grow the company. The HRG bus is moving. It's full steam ahead. Every seat on this bus is important, and everybody has a seat. We continue with our open door policy. If you've got questions, concerns, thoughts, ideas, share them. Where we want to go, who knows? The next level for us is the 1.5 million mark consistently, and then the 2 million mark. And the sky is really the limit. We're going to continue to grow. We're going to continue to invest in all of you, the time, the energy, the marketing resources. Let's just keep going. And remember, have fun, work hard, help people, and make some money. Have a great day.